What's up, motherfuckers? It's your boy Comics on the Edge. Welcome back to the low grades.
Oh, you said they'd be low grading?
Yeah.
God damn.
What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us again on a Friday night. I'm here with my boy Rob's Fat Stacks.
I'm
What's going on,
awake.
Rob? You are, man. You made it on time, even though we started off a little bit late. But now you
Not
get
because
to...
of me. It's
No,
because we were
no,
waiting
no.
for James.
We were,
But
but
then we realized that forget it. He's not showing up.
yeah. You do get to drink your 19 cups of coffee today, so that's great.
I will admit that this is my third pot today.
How many cups per pot?
Well, I didn't make full pots, so I had 8 cups in the first one and 6 cups in that one, and then this is another 6 cups. So I'm making a nice round 20.
Don't you ever feel waterlogged of coffee?
No, I go to the bathroom.
Yeah, but I mean, if the liquid doesn't process fast enough, then don't you feel like
I enjoy the flavor
and the feeling of being full, right?
Yeah. If I get tired of it, I got water here, but I mean, I'm well hydrated.
You are.
No sugar. It's all good, baby.
So last week you went on without drinking all the coffee that you had, and so
I felt it. I had overslept too.
Did you? Yeah, you did. But after the show, how did you feel? Any different or?
I crashed out.
Yeah, nice.
No.
Because you were able to probably, right?
Oh, I crash out normally someone after the show anyways. I mean, it's been, no matter how much coffee I drink, it's been a lot of hours, but
yeah,
today's the first time I've had all the pots like this. I've gone on to a third pot. The midday pot was kind of like work has been super ridiculous, and I needed, usually on Fridays, I tend to kind of get lazy Fridays. And so I kind of start to half nod here and there, but I didn't have that luxury today, so I had to drink more coffee.
Damn. What what do you have, like a Keurig or something like that, or you go?
Oh God, no.
I figured
when you drink this much, you can't do it one cup at a time.
Yeah,
I have a good old fashioned drip Cuisinart drip coffee pot, and then I get my beans delivered to me, whole beans. Then I grind every other day or so. I grind some beans, and I, go from there. Yeah.
My wife, she had a Keurig that had a pot on it too. I'm not really sure of the process of making a pot of coffee.
You probably have to put a couple pods in there, but I mean, how many? Or maybe they might have some. I don't know that maybe can do either pods or the other. I don't know.
Maybe.
I've never looked into it. Only time I've ever used a Keurig is either at a hotel or at my parents' house. And I don't often use it at my parents' house because I bought a coffee pot that I keep at my parents' house that's there for when I show up, so I can brew a pot of coffee, because I'll drink a lot of coffee when I'm there. I don't have to burn through a bunch of their pods. They're expensive.
It's almost like you're addicted, wouldn't you say?
Well, as much as anybody else is to any other,
Addiction.
Drinking their soda or anything else. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't describe my caffeine thing as an addiction. As more, I tell my doctor I abuse caffeine, and he said, okay, well, we'll define abuse. And I said, well, I drink X amount. And he goes, all right, well, you put any sugar in there? Well, no. Put any dairy? Well, no. He's all,
what's the point?
does your heart race? Well, no. He's all, well, fuck it.
Wow.
You're not putting cream and sugar in it in your heart, and you're not getting shakes and everything else, then knock yourself out.
Yeah. I feel like those Keurig pods make it watery too. The few times I've had it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm looking at my data from my Aura ring, and it says I'm relaxed and just cruising at about a 72 beats per minute on my heart. So,
Wow. It's totally relaxed. On a Friday? Damn, dude. It's
on
not
3 pots
bad.
of coffee. Let's go, baby.
And you still drink as much on the weekend, right?
On the weekend, no. So Fridays is the day that I drink the most. Normally, I would say that I drink, in a normal day, maybe 8 cups of coffee. I usually have a pot in the morning, and that's usually about it. Then I'll switch over to and I'll drink water the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But on Fridays, because of my work and streaming schedule, I consume more.
Yeah. Um, it might come to a surprise to most people that know me because I am the Starbucks king. I haven't drank coffee for at least 2.5 weeks,
Mm.
and it's not because I'm trying to quit.
Some would question you were drinking coffee at all, anyways, when with your order.
Right? That was barely coffee.
You cut back on your cream intake. Got it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not like I'm trying to quit, but the schedule I've been running lately, um, it's just like it, I'm starting later at work, and
Mm-hmm.
those lines are fucking horrendous, man. Like I forget how long those lines could get sometimes because I'm normally there earlier than anybody.
Let me introduce
And
you to some old technology. This, my friends, is called a thermos. What's great about it is it allows you to fill it with a hot beverage, such as coffee, and then carry it about with you in your vehicle throughout the day. And as you go from job site to job site, or whatever the case is, you just pour yourself a little cup. What's amazing, even, they're so convenient. They actually even come with a cup right on top of it. So you don't have to rely on having a separate mug. It's all right there, all in one.
yeah,
It's impressive.
yeah. I don't like hot coffee though.
You can put cold coffee in it. You're an idiot, but I mean, you can.
What's the difference between drinking it cold and drinking it hot? I mean,
Oh,
I
a
just
lot.
prefer it being
I
cold.
don't know. I don't know.
What
I
what what is it for you though? I mean,
I
I
when so I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like I spend my day drinking hot coffee. When the coffee gets cool, when it cools off, I don't like it. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't feel. It's not right. And so I can't imagine actually making it cold because when it's just like room temperature, it's shite. Let alone why would I want to pour it over ice and make it even colder? That just seems weird to me. Now, at the same time, I do appreciate. I used to appreciate the occasional frappuccino, which is really just a coffee flavored milkshake.
yeah.
But I mean, it's but that's a completely different bowl. That's not. I don't call that drinking coffee. So, but I do recognize that there are people who like iced coffee, just like people who are like when it comes to tea. I like iced tea. I don't like hot tea. And I understand that there's people who think the other way around, or some people who just
Mostly
are,
British.
they go both ways, but so tomato, I'm set in my ways. I drink my coffee black, I drink it hot, and I drink it a lot.
Yeah. Those coffee milkshakes aren't bad though.
I know that this is the kind of riveting conversation people come to the low grades for, which is why nobody's here.
Yeah,
Uh,
right. There are people here, they're just not saying
oh,
anything.
fair enough. I mean, they're so riveted by this coffee conversation. They're all,
I know they're like, where's this going?
is this coffee talk?
I know,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
So
but yeah,
inquiring minds just want to know.
so my schedule's changed. It has been, a little bit weird lately. So when I do pull up to a Starbucks, it's so packed and I'm like, I don't I don't want to be late or I don't want to like sit in this line. So I won't. And uh so I've been because I've since I got out of the hospital I changed my diet a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been drinking these protein shakes instead, and I feel like I mean they're not like a perfect substitute for coffee, but it's enough. It's enough, and I don't have to like spend time, sitting in line, or even if I were to make my own coffee, uh, I buy the pre-made protein shakes. So it's been working out, and I'm just kind of like, well, if this is working, then why try to change it? So, but that's my whole thing. If everyone's wondering, the big elephant in the room, he's not here today, James.
The big elephant.
Um, so he might be missing the entire show, if not all of it, or he might show up towards the end. But yeah, he decided to try out for his son's baseball team, which I don't think he's gonna make it. But it's been a dream of his, so let's see what happens.
It's been James's dream to play Pee Wee baseball.
Yeah, as an adult.
So I'm going to dominate you guys.
Yeah.
We're going downtown.
Yeah. So
I can't wait to see James step up to the tee and strike out.
I know, right? They've been streaming like little league games here. You can stream them at most places. I would like to lock into his son's baseball team and see how he does. One year I thought he was coaching, but that didn't seem like it really like did anything.
The funny thing about coaching youth sports is you don't need to know jack or squat.
I know.
I mean, I coached youth soccer for a couple of years, and you know how much soccer I ever played in my life?
None.
That's exactly it. It was just a matter of they said, "Hey, do you want if you coach, then you can decide where the kids play. Otherwise, there's nobody to coach kids on your side of town, and you're gonna have to take your kids across town every." And I was like, "Oh yeah, no, all right, forget that." My laziness outweighed it. Fortunately, it was like 5 and 6 year old girls soccer, so it's like,
the sacrifices
they
we
don't
make
know.
for our kids.
They don't know anything either, for the most part.
Well, soccer, I feel like it's pretty, learning the rules is easier than other sports like water polo. I mean, I'm sitting there watching this shit. I'm just in the beginning, and I was just like,
I can never get the damn horse in the water.
Yeah. But water polo is just so difficult to learn. I mean, I sit there in frustration sometimes because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
James would be Charles Barkley on basketball court, 6 foot rims.
Yeah.
I turned up for soccer for the orange slices. Yeah, that's true. Well, it was fun. You could do it. Like I said, I could coach at that level because, the kids didn't know anything. They just, and at that point, at that level, the only rules are really make sure you have the same number of kids on the field and, move the ball one way or the other. That's about it. I mean, don't fight.
Don't fight, or fight when you have to.
Right. So
nice. Thank you everyone for joining us. The link is pinned if you want to join us personally. So
or impersonally.
In person. Oh yeah. There you go.
You could not just not use our names and just talk around us.
Yeah.
We're totally impersonable. But
all right, man. Let's go through our weeks then, man. Sheesh. I know sometimes you don't like looking back in the past, but how was your week?
You ever seen Weird Al Yankovic's movie UHF?
I have, but I don't remember most of it.
Do you remember drinking from the fire hose?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Good times. That's a good memory for me.
I think I was drinking from 3 fire hoses. It's just be careful when I do that. I'm gonna get clipped. But,
I know, just like I was ready.
Too much volume coming in all at once. Every single day was a 14, 15 hour days.
Oh yeah, you got month's end, right?
Yeah, month end. Today I thought it was going to be slow. It was started off slow, but then it all just kind of like paled on me. I'm really learning that like I really need to have like a split shift. My work is heavy in the morning when I come in to all the European stuff that's there waiting for me. And then there's a lag until the US teams all get up and running. So I could almost like have a couple hour nap in the middle of my day and no one would know. But especially since I'm working so damn late. But it's just a lot of crazy, stupid stuff nobody wants to hear. I'm writing contracts. I know how exciting that is to people to hear me just talk about writing contracts and getting excited about finding new and exciting ways to run reports and play with spreadsheets and find new ways to crash your Excel because there's too many too many lines of data on the report you ran.
Yeah.
Crazy. So wah, cry more. But I mean, but it started off strong because I did get to go. I guess it was 2 weeks ago now that I went to the that I had gone to the local con up in Concord. But I'm thinking it's closer because I just dropped the video this week. That's why. Duh. But whatever. The weekend's good from that aspect. Got some comics. Got a bunch of comics here. Got a chance to clean up the garage a little bit, put some comics away, and prepare for the show this weekend.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. That you're only going for one day, right?
Yeah, I'm just going on Sunday. Saturday. I have, of course, my only slab show, so I'll be doing my show Saturday, and then Sunday I'll go out to Stockton.
Nice. Yeah, it's been so long since I've been to a convention. The last one I went to was Ontario, and even some of the smaller shows, there hasn't been too many of them last year. So I'm kind of like rooting for WonderCon to be a success.
Oh, I've got three commissions in progress for WonderCon, and I've seen one of them. One of them's almost done. I've seen it's all pencils and inks are done, and he's just got to add color. So I've seen that because he posted it. He's posted it publicly on Facebook and Instagram.
Wow. Isn't that illegal? I mean, what the hell?
I mean, it's not cool necessarily, at least without asking the person. But whatever. It is what it is.
Now you're not gonna tip them.
I'm paying enough for it anyways. It's over. So I think the three are good for my pre-con commissions. Then still gives me some time. I can see when we're there on Friday. I'll hit Artist Alley on Friday and see what's going on and potentially add another one or so. But yeah, I'm excited for WonderCon.
Yeah, same.
So
and you're staying pretty close to it, right?
We stay at the Hilton right there at the convention center. Yeah.
Nice. That's really cool.
The hotel, the rate, the con rate makes it reasonable-ish, depending upon what your definition of reasonable is. I mean, you're around Disneyland there. It's all kinds of, I don't want to be driving all over the place. So I like the convenience. And I've gone to enough now travel cons for me to travel to that I enjoy staying at the hotel con and being able to see and interact with people throughout after the event in the lobbies, eating dinner, breakfast, whatever else. I like just being able to stumble out of bed and walk over there, easily walk. Oh, I got these items I got to pick up. Like for this event, I have a couple pieces of original art at this con that I need to pick up. That are for Comics Curing Cancer that artists are bringing for me. So I can pick them up and then I can just go walk them back to the hotel and put them away, then come right back. Super easy. Yeah. Those are all super convenient things. And then with this one, it's since the park is across the street, we are getting there early. My wife's coming down with me and we're going to go hit Disneyland for a day ahead of time. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's the only way I can get my wife to go to a convention is if we get a hotel close to it because man, she can run through those conventions like in a half an hour, and then it's like
She's done.
she's
Yeah,
done. She's
yeah,
done. It's like okay, like are you supposed to be done? I'm like no, I'll be here till it shuts down. So one time she
cool.
had her nephew pick her up.
Oh,
Yeah, he came picked her up, and I was like, oh, thank God, now I'm free.
well, there's different goals. You're there to pick up other things and socialize and this and that, and you gotta do things. So it's the same thing with me. Like when I go to some of these things, like I'm amazed. Like the little one that I went to, where Brian was this last, East Bay Con. It's so small. I mean, realistically, you could be done with it pretty short order, but I still find it's important to go around and hit a second time or so to hit up people and talk to people, just because if you want to network, if you're especially if you're in that area and some of these vendors you're talking to on a regular basis, building those relationships helps. Be not only whether it be from just negotiations or I mean, I'm not saying you're going to get stupid crazy deals, but like in my video I talk about one of the books I'll show today during shows. The guy had $100 price tag on it, and I paid less than half of that. And
Wow.
and the reason being is I told him, I said, well, I understand that at one point it was, but here's where it's at. And he started like to say something, and he's just like, you know what, I know you, man. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Fine.
Steve.
And that's nice having, when you've built up those relationships, you can have that conversation, and it's not, no, they don't think that you're being offensive when you sit there and tell them, hey, I'd give you $40 for it,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, how do you approach it? It's how you approach it, but also those relationships you build up and stuff. And you're
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. So
See,
I like
my relationships with vendors started off at Frankincense when I used to go very frequently to Frankincense, and what I noticed about shows and conventions is a lot of those vendors go to uh, a lot of those vendors that sell at Frankincense sold at the conventions and shows. Like Spider-Man booth, for example. Like
that.
me and him are really cool. Like he
JPG.
doesn't live. Yeah, he doesn't live in. He lives in like in San Diego now. But
Hmm.
like every time we see each other, we chat and high five each other, give each
Yeah,
other
he's
hugs.
always been super nice.
Yeah, and like his mom's always been super nice to me too. And it's but those are the relationships I built in Frankincense. And there's other vendors too. And man, they just treat you so well. And that's just like
Yeah.
it's
Super shout
great
out to
to
JPG, early supporter of Comic Screen Cancer. Appreciate you, sir.
nice,
I
nice.
know he's watching. He's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
quiet. He's lurking. I know.
Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, like that friendship carries on to these conventions, and it's like, they still take care of you, and that's awesome because they're trying to make as much money as they can for booth fees and all that, and
Yep.
you know, but they still remember like, oh
Those
yeah, that
boots, that table and folding chairs ain't free.
I know it's fucking thousands and thousands of dollars,
Sometimes,
man.
yeah.
So I'm always grateful for that because it's not like I become friends with them to get like sick deals or discounts. Like I genuinely like shooting shop with those type of people. I
Collectors like
learned
to
so
talk.
much.
So
Yeah,
many of them are collectors, or either were or are still collectors, and
yeah,
collectors love to talk about things that they collect.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So for I know there's people that'll act like they're friendly with them just to get a good deal, but like I think that's kind of scummy, honestly. You know.
You know what I just realized? We haven't really officially said hello to the chat yet, and we're like 30 minutes in. Before
Oh,
you get deep into your week, I think it's important that we
yeah.
forgot because James wasn't here to do his job.
Also, I was waiting for James to show up, but yeah, just like I said earlier, the link is on the stream or pin to the YouTube. If any of you guys want to join us, because I'm sure James might not make it, there's a good chance. So you can say
He's all
whatever
right.
you want. There's no restrictions because James isn't here.
What's up there, Zars?
Yeah, we got Brian Wells in the house. What's up, Brian? Good to see you. Andrew Kai. This reminds me to drink some tea. I do not like tea, dude. I used to gag. I could take a little bit of it now, but yeah. There you go, Glenn PJ. That's your boy.
Yep.
Ours too. Brian Wells again. Let's see. Uh, aggressively relaxing. Good to see
Yeah.
you.
One of the greatest names on YouTube right there.
Yeah,
And he's got just one of the greatest sense of humors.
yeah. He got Weird Al tickets for later this year, which I saw that went on sale. I think he's doing like 2 shows in LA, so that's great. Coffee Monster, what's up, Sabrina? We got Steve. I already said hi to him. We're chatting about the beauty show earlier when we were on JD's channel earlier. So you guys are missing out. We got Vogs in the house. So Vogs. I'm going to a mini con this year, near me that I've never been to. It's next Saturday, March 7th. Who knows? It may be a
Charlotte
regular.
Charlotte Minicon.
Really? Is that where he lives?
Yeah, he's in North Carolina.
Okay. We got Rick in the house. What's up, Rick? Speaking of high, how about the high on live 2? Yup, we played the trailer for it last week. Fucking looks amazing. Definitely good. Oh, yeah, I did a pre-order on that. So I will be getting that when it comes out, hopefully. We got Zars in the house. Hey.
What's up, Zars?
Brian, the link is there, bro. Oh shit.
It's not for him because it's not it's on
He's
my
on your channel.
he's on my channel. I'll get it here. No worries.
Okay. James ditch you guys again. Yes, we're getting kind of used to it. It's like a staple now almost. So hell yeah. Like I said, he's trying out for his son's baseball team.
I'm gonna end my poll. And the poll, in case you're wondering, the poll results on my channel were for what is your drink? 0% iced coffee, 25% iced tea, 25% hot tea, and 50% hot coffee. So
wow, it's like I'm a loner, dude.
Well, it is my channel, and if I ask them, they all probably love barbecue too.
Yeah. JK knows the way. Good to see you. Let's see. Do you think that people just tune into your shows just to watch you drink coffee?
No. I think they come to check out the mustache.
What's up, Brian? Are you here to see Rob drink coffee?
No.
All right. So you're getting ready for con this weekend, right?
Yeah, Stockton Con.
Nice. How have the cons been for you lately?
Oh, I forgot to send you my list beforehand. Oh well.
Oh damn.
Yes,
you did. Cons. This is my 4th one of the year to start. Cons have been good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys around me that complain a lot because they're dicks to their customers, but that's because they're dicks to their customers.
And so their customers are dicks to them
by not giving them money. Yes.
Yeah.
God damn.
Brian, do you have any? Go ahead.
It's almost like building relationships goes both ways in order to affect a transactional experience.
Yeah.
It does.
Now, being a vendor, Brian, do you recognize the people that chat with you just to try to get a good deal, or chat with you because they genuinely want to just chat with you?
You can tell the difference.
Yeah. Okay.
Me. Yeah, especially when they're too cute to come to my booth anyway. But generally, everybody who comes to my booth, I've been doing this for like 11, 12 years. So I know most of all the people who have frequented my booth multiple times. I mean, you get used to people, and they're like, sometimes I'm like, I don't know who you are. And then it was like the one
I
time.
have to tell him who I am every
Oh my
fucking
god, I
time.
doubt that. You have a face that people just don't
Well,
forget.
you remember me, Brian? I just saw you last week, man.
It was 2 weeks ago, I think. But yeah. There's I'm gonna warn you, Rob. There's not a ton of comics gonna be here, I don't think. But there's comics here, a lot of comics, but they're not. There's like 2 or 3 dealers that I know that are not here, mainly because the Kevin Smith signing in Sacramento is on Sunday, and so they would have had to miss that, and they wanted to do that instead. So.
Oh.
He's coming to a comic book shop in Sacramento on Sunday, signing and taking photos and stuff. And if you're doing that, you can't be here. So,
well, that sounds like a good. I mean, I'll still be there, but that means I might actually save a little bit of money, which is good because the following week I have the San Jose Super Toy Show, and then I still have WonderCon. So my budget for March is,
and I will be at WonderCon.
I gotta stretch.
I'll be setting up
stretch my budget there.
This will be the first WonderCon in like 3 years that I don't go to Disneyland. Oh, so I'm not an annual passenger anymore. So,
wow, you gave it up too, huh?
It's too expensive, man.
Right? That's
Brian
what I'm
gives it
saying,
up.
man.
I heard he's super easy. He gives it up all the
time. Yeah, I've got 2 beds in here if anybody wants to crash.
So half's on the room.
My mom just got a season pass, and it's crazy how much they are, man. Like, I would have never thought they've gotten that high in such a little amount of time. I mean, just like CGC, they raise the prices every damn year.
Oh, they do. Yeah. For both me and my wife, we had the most expensive one only because there was a lot of less restrictions and there was free parking and you get the discounts and stuff. It was a new car's payment a month.
Oh shit.
Per month?
Dude, it was because you can have it cut into 12 payments.
Yeah. At least they still do that, right?
Yeah, and they don't charge you interest for that.
Yeah, I know.
Season tickets. You could probably get Dodgers tickets for that.
Probably.
Well, who would want that though, right?
That's what I'm saying.
It would be. So I'm sharing season tickets for the Kings, the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, great year for that, right? 14 those tickets for just half the season for me is the same amount of money it would have cost for. It's actually a little bit less than it would have been for Disneyland annual passes, and I'm in the lower bowl of Golden One.
Wow, and there's no point of getting the cheaper passes for Disneyland because you would be blacked out every weekend, and that's probably the only time you could go.
Yeah. The only weeks that you're blacked out on the most expensive one is 2 weeks before Christmas, and then the week of New Year's, and then everything else is open.
Yeah.
To me, that was worth it.
And are they still doing the keys or no?
Yeah, it's Magic Keys. Yeah. I know.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know.
And their perks are like, come on a Wednesday and get your poster that is not going to be protected of Zootopia 2 at 3 to 6. And I'm like, where the hell am I going to put that?
I know, right? Yeah. I mean, and you see when they do stuff like that, people run to the lines. I mean, I've seen these TikToks
Popcorn
where it's
buckets,
like,
buddy. Popcorn buckets.
yeah, those two. Yeah. I mean, just the competition.
They're going to sell them on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They limit you to buying 2 now. And I'm like, yeah, per where they're selling them at. Then you get.
Bye, Brian.
I'm sure he was going to say, then you get to go to a different.
Then you can go to another vendor. Yeah. Or another, gets more.
Oh, hey, there he is. Hey.
Whoa.
Welcome back.
It's a hotel.
I think Disneyland. Yeah, it's Disneyland.
I was figuring to do that, or you were trying to watch porn at the same time.
And I have a separate laptop for that.
Good. That's the one that's got the VPN and the,
Yes. Yeah.
So it might just be cheaper for you to just buy single day tickets when you're
Well,
down here.
they have a deal right now for all California people, and you should, 3 days park hopper, only $249 per ticket per person. That's
Okay.
the price of just park hopping to all 3 days. It's $80 to park hop now. If you just,
Wow.
it's crazy.
Yeah,
Today.
I saw that
Wow.
when I was getting my ticket for when we're down there. But I was like, "Oh, I'm only going one day. I don't plan on going back down there again. I'm not planning on park hopping. I plan on going in, and I'm only there really for Star Wars Land. That's about it."
Which is nothing there.
Hey,
It's
I
the
don't care.
ambiance is great.
What's that blue milk, Brian?
I'm
They got rid of the blue milk.
Oh shit.
See, I'm
Rob.
all about theming. So for me, that's all. That's all. I need to see the theming that's there, and then if I can go over and I get the ride, go through the rides for Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm good for the next 10 years.
There you go. Rise of the Resistance is the best ride in the park. It is. That Star Wars ride is amazing.
Cool. I mean, I don't need to. Like I said, I see my sister's giving me shit that I haven't been there yet, and I'm like, okay, well, this was an opportunity because my wife is coming down with me, and I'm like, oh, and I was able to take an extra day on the front end of my trip. I said, okay, our anniversary is like the weekend before, so I'm all. And we honeymooned there at Disneyland a long time ago, many moons ago.
Yeah,
Wow.
There was a moon back then, Robert. I don't know if you know this, but it had just come into the sky.
Oh
man. Yeah.
Man, that's bright. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
That's wild to have your honeymoon out there, though.
Well, that was what we want. We just like, I don't know. That's what we want to do. Is we just went. We had for our honeymoon, we had gone down and stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, and there was only two hotels at the time, and back then it also included your admission to the park.
Yeah.
And was actually probably as much as I'm paying for the Hilton. It wasn't like it was $1 billion a day, but that was what we did. I mean, we just went down there, spent a week down there, and really kind of, I don't even know. God, that was before California Adventure and stuff too. So there was no park hopping. There was no park hopping because there was only one park.
You could hop, but you didn't have to pay extra.
It's 29 years ago, so it's been a bit.
Yeah.
Wow, you haven't been down there in 29 years?
No. I've been down there since then.
But not in the park.
No. I've been to the park. We went down there together. And then we went down there when the kids were like, oh God, 3 and 5 or something. So probably about like 19 years ago, we went down with the kids. Will be less than that, been more than that, like 24 years ago. I think we went down there with the kids for Christmas. That was insane. Matter of fact, we were there, like they shut down the park. They wouldn't let anybody else in. It was before they were at capacity. And I just remember like moving around that place was like insane. Fortunately, I figured out that you could use the trains and just go around the perimeter, and like it wasn't too bad. We could try to stay out of the middle of the park. And then I went down one other time. I had a friend of mine who is in the entertainment business, and she has passes for Club 33. And so she's like, when I was down there for something, and she's like, oh yeah, I'll get us the ticket, we'll get in. So we went down there, and she took me in, and we had dinner at Club 33 and watched the shows from the balcony. And
that's a big deal, Rob. I don't know if you know.
Rode the glass elevator up and all the fun stuff. So yeah,
look at you,
but it's been a while.
Yeah.
But that was great because when I went to that one, that was like the week after Halloween. So to me, it was like one of the most perfect. We were there like on a Saturday. So the Halloween stuff had ended and the Christmas stuff wasn't up yet. They were in transition. So the park attendance was at like they just had a burst and they have people who are coming, but it's like at a really low period of time. So we were there on a Saturday and I could walk around with my arms out, not touch people. We went to Space Mountain and I think I waited 3 cycles of the train to sit at the very front of the train.
Wow.
It was crazy how empty it was to me. But you know, like I said, years and years ago.
Yeah.
I kind of missed the pandemic for the crowds, because when they were doing social distancing, it was great because you didn't have no wait. I mean, you could literally skip down Main Street and nobody would be in your way. It was awesome.
I do remember going there once. Oh, I used to love Daniel Passes because I think once or twice a year they would have AP night, and they would close down the park, and then only AP members were able to go in. And that's whatever Rob described. That's pretty much what it was. And then they also brought out like characters that would never be out. I mean, like the Three Little Pigs. You know, you never saw them, but for AP night you did, and different versions of Mickey and Minnie and stuff like that. It was so good.
I had a wild thought of James being dressed up as one of the pigs. That was a big ass pig.
Yeah, man, but they took all that away.
James is one of the little pigs, and you're the big bad wolf.
Yeah.
But that was even better than what happens when you graduate and they
grad night.
There you go. We had grad night at Disneyland, and it was pretty awesome.
You know, it's that evening, that night that you graduate. Yeah. What do they call that?
I was not allowed to go to grad night because I got in trouble in high school. So
what?
Snuck into my prom successfully because I didn't register to be able. I was not a great student, but then I got caught, and my punishment was not being able to go to grad night. And I was like, I don't have to wear a tie. Okay.
Well, I mean, grad night was supposed to be, at least around here, grad night, the whole idea is so that way the graduates don't go out partying all night. Instead, they're in a safe space or something. And it's like ours, like they would do it at the school, and then they'd put on like all kinds of crazy, like the gym, they bring in arcade games, and they had, you know, all the beach volleyball set up out in the law, you know, just all kinds of stuff all around. But I'm like, oh, I don't get to go. You mean instead I can go drinking on the freaking out on the stoop? Okay.
They did a low key one at the YMCA and for Sirius High School, and I was like, "What are you guys doing?"
And they charge $100 probably, huh?
I don't remember. I just know I won the limbo contest against everybody that year.
Wow.
That's all I got.
That's what Rob says.
I'm a limbo
I was
master.
On his channel. I was trying to get on.
I'm a limbo master as long as I lay down on one of those creepy crawlers, the mechanics crawlers. Yeah, then I'm a boss. Otherwise, yeah,
you're planking
on
so those, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't keep up with the chat. 6 shotty with brown sugar. She's talking about her coffee order.
6 shots with brown sugar.
Yeah,
I'm all down with the 6 shots, but I'm not sure about the brown.
That brown sugar's for balance, though, Rob. I don't know if you knew that. I joined, but I'm in my PJs with a bowl of Wheaties.
Nice.
Nice spelling.
Yeah. The breakfast of champions.
Yeah. I mean, it's Friday. I mean, what else is she gonna do? Grad night was fun there. I wonder what Steve did on grad night. Oh, he probably did go to Disneyland too. That's the thing too. They make you think that your high school is the only one that's going to be there, which is stupid for anybody to think.
Every high school.
If you're an annual pass holder, don't go grad night. You can find out those nights. It's fucked up.
Yeah. You can go.
Oh, I would imagine it's the worst. Not only is there a bunch of kids, but it's a bunch of freaking teenage kids.
They're horrible.
They kick everyone out though before they let the grad nights in.
No, but they let the grad night kids in at like 3:00.
Oh.
So then they don't kick everybody out until 7 or 8. So for like 5 hours, they run rampant in the park and they're causing chaos on rides. They're like putting their arms and hands and they're touching the
So
rocks.
gross.
It's disgusting. I'm
Who
like,
who raises these children though,
it's
man?
good
What
looking.
the fuck?
My favorite of all times was so the amusement park here, they would have science day at the park, and they would in order to make like an educational field trip to go to the amusement park with the kids, they tie in all kinds of science stuff that like to roller coasters and whatnot. So they give these kids all these like different sensors and whatnot that they could test G forces or different things to try to do while they're on the coasters and make excuses of why it was an educational experience to go to the amusement park for the day. But it was good times, man. I miss those.
We got
Rob and Brian.
Yeah, we got Evil's Comics in the house. I was on the JD show earlier with him. That was a good time. Dude, we almost went fucking 2 hours. If you guys didn't watch it live, you could catch the rewind. Ragin' Cajun Comics. It was a good time.
Watching it 2 times speed, it means you're done in less than an hour.
Dude, I feel like I was running shows like you run shows on Friday, Rob, because I got off of work early and I was like, I got a notification that JD show was running. I was like, you know what? I'm off. Let me go ahead and just join. And normally his shows are like a half an hour, but me and Mike just kept it going, and we made it almost 2 hours. I wanted to stretch it to 2 hours. What's that?
What'd you guys conversation about?
It was about music, which I go fucking nuts over, dude. Okay. I mean, I love music. Last week we talked about music, probably ad nauseum, but I was okay with that.
Like we talked about coffee today.
Are you into music, Brian?
You don't know this, but I radio DJ'd on the weekends for 11 years on a 50,000 watt station down here.
Oh, just like Rob. That's crazy. Awesome. No wonder you guys get along so well.
Yeah.
What kind of music would you DJ?
Well, our station was considered a hot AC station at the time. So we would play, the Rob Thomases and the Matchbox 20s. We're talking like the early 2000s.
Like emo.
We play the My Chemical Romance, but then you'd have the 90s. I ran the 90s on Friday Night 90s show from 7 to midnight. It was all call in. It was all it was a lot of fun.
Freeform, huh?
Nice. Oh, wow, that's crazy.
That's the one thing that like people a lot of people don't know. When you get to like real radio stations, there's no requests.
No.
There's none of that. It's every minute is programmed, and all the requests are either because your people call in to request the songs that are already in your format, and you just record the call and play it when that song happens to come up, or it's just shine you on.
So I'm gonna break everybody's spirit that thinks that those call-in things that they surprise somebody with a box of chocolates or like the roses, those are fake every single time.
Because the prank calls too, right?
Prank calls, because the FCC won't allow anybody who doesn't know that they're on the radio. They're not allowed to do that anymore, and that's because of the Janet Jackson Nipplegate. During the Super Bowl, when
that carried on the radio.
It carried on the radio big time.
Stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Back in the day, it wasn't, because I know I actually got very, very long time ago when I was in high school. I was the subject of one of the calls. They did this. Actually, I think my wife had tried to get them to do. They used to do out here was the Godfather wake up calls, and tried to have him do it. And my dad answered the phone and was just like, going off on him. And he had to be clipped for a bit because he was going off on these guys that were calling at 7 o'clock in the morning. What are you calling my son at 7 o'clock in the morning?
That's what people actually answered their phone.
There was no phone. No, I mean no cell phone. You were calling the landline. It was all you had.
Yeah, sit there and wait.
So it wasn't like today where you could give out, whoever's cell phone number you're trying to call, which of course then you'd probably talk to like the AI bot or something that's answering calls that aren't in your book. So who knows how well those would work today anyways either. I mean, who answers the phone to random call IDs that you don't know who they are these days?
Especially when it says possible spam.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's literally, I mean, these stupid robocallers, I think, have ruined everything that if you're not in there, I mean, you're getting call screened. I'm sorry, man. It's like, if you don't want to talk to you don't want to talk to the robot that's answering the call so I can see who it is, then guess what? Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are places that you can actually hire actors to do those skits for the radio. And those places do very well, but those are not random people. That are actual people that is happening to. It doesn't happen. Those prank calls are fake. So,
it's kind of sad because some of them sounded really good. Like Big Boy used to do a phone tap. Oh my God. He would have me laughing my ass off. And I mean, obviously back then I thought it was real.
Just think it's as real as reality TV, buddy.
I love reality TV though. It's so real sometimes.
Yes, because everybody falls into these scenarios that are.
I know, right?
I wonder if James is coming to the show.
What?
Do you know if James is coming to SpottingCon or not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. He is scheduled, or has announced, I should say, on YouTube that he was going to be there on Sunday with me. We're
gonna have the bandit there? Or?
I don't know. There was a question as to whether or not he was going to be able to have his vest done in time. Probably wasn't going to happen, but he was going to find himself some black sheep gear to rock because it's in his bylaws.
He's going to
pull. I'm going to be there.
Play baseball or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be like he's probably gonna pin the patches on himself with safety pins.
I don't care.
Just
I'll be there. I'll be there with the bylaws and my pen taking notes.
Yeah. I like how Rob's keeping them accountable, dude. This is awesome.
I like it.
I love it.
I like it.
Yeah.
First it was these guys, and now watch out. I'm gonna make these guys respectable individuals.
We spoiled James too, so now it's all over. Yo, we got Mo in the house.
I got a book I picked up with him in mind this week. A Spawn homage that McFarlane did for the Incredible Hulk homage cover.
Okay.
At $229. I got a 9.8 in on that. I got a great price for it, and was gonna tease him. I already sent him a picture of it on playing T-ball. So
yeah, well, he's trying to make the T-ball team.
He'll be getting his Cheezosaurus Rex this weekend. So
nice. Oh, I want a picture of him holding that son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's why people.
Because I'm bringing it with me to give to him. So
good. There's only 8 of those even graded, so it's a nice.
I looked it up, and there's another copy or another one too, right?
Yeah, there is. There's a Spaghetti-O style one too that they did. There's a foreign edition, and then one where he's like going down at an amusement park where he's on a roller coaster, and that was pretty cool too. So I don't have any of those, especially Winnie, but you just don't find those.
That's why everyone's got to check out your booth when you're there, because you have some of the weird shit. You got rare stuff. It's just sometimes it's just good to look at too.
Different. Different and unique.
Yeah.
Oddities and curiosos within the comic book world.
Also,
much like the proprietor of the booth.
I have a section for Adventure Time comics, which I've never had, and it's going to be stacked. I priced books. I love my cartoon books, and so I have a full box now, and then a half a box of that. So,
nice.
box of video game comics, full box of TV movie, and I've been expanding those sections big time. So
nice. We got Gene Malo in the house. What's up, Gene?
I'm guessing it's probably gonna have a lot of the same stuff that you had last 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna
I've added a few books, but not a ton. And then my Spider-Man box was with a Wonder Woman section and then a romance comic section. Well, I got rid of both of those sections, and it's now just Spider-Man and All Amazing. And that's new.
Oh, Rob likes Spider-Man.
Since
I do.
Yeah. There's a lot of those
I'll take a look. There's, like he says, there's only so many vendors there. After I'm driving out that far, I'm gonna take my time.
Yeah.
Gotta be peeping and creeping.
Also, Rob, I was a little bit disappointed, man. I watched your video that you dropped on Monday. I believe it was Monday for the haul you got for that convention. Yeah. I did not see that Bruce Timm book that you're talking about.
Oh, he told you it wasn't going to be on there.
Yeah.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah. It's not in the haul stuff. It's separate. It's set aside separate.
Are you going to show it some other time or what?
I guess.
Yeah.
I have 3 of those with me this weekend.
Oh, yeah? And you've never seen them before, like prior to you getting them?
No. It's a catalog that Bud Plant did. It's a Bud Plant catalog, and so he had Bruce Timm put the cover on. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's a gorgeous cover. Yeah.
Can't wait to see those.
Like 100 of those. He's not printing thousands of those things, so they're just you don't see them. I mean, and Bud's no longer up down in SoCal, and he'll do Berkeley every once in a while, but he's just not. He's an old man. He's an older man.
Yeah. But even Bruce Timm stuff. I mean, he rarely does comic stuff animore.
No, he's done doing the comic stuff really for the most part. I mean, he only does like even I think. Well, I know Paul Dini stopped doing signings. He had his last one. I don't think Bruce Timm has officially cut it off yet, but he doesn't. He only does like one every other year or something. Like it's pretty rare. And usually it's like a private signing, like he'll get with like the one of the facilitators and just do a thing with them and like and say like, okay.
And it's never direct.
Yeah, like
with
it's like agents.
You have to
it's like it's like agents of slabs.
Yeah,
it's
an arm and a leg to get it done. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. I would love to get like some stuff signed from him. I mean, he rarely even signs, so.
I mean, I just had to send one off to Captured Collectibles, who I've done work with Jason at Captured in the past many, many times, have a good relation with him. But, their Awesome Con this year has got the, all but 2 of the members of Firefly going to be there. One's dead and the other one's crazy. So
James.
So I ended up, I have one of the ratio, number 1 ratios that has the entire crew on the covers. And I was just like, oh, all right.
I have a piece of original art from the first miniseries they did that has the whole crew on one side panel. And that's one reason why I wanted it. It's a Will Conrad piece.
Nice.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I think it's missing one of the. I think Jane's missing in the image, but
yeah. Well, this I was like, all right, these guys are all together. I'll send it, get it all signed. Go ahead and have it then created and stuff. And I just because I'm probably never going to run into all of them.
No,
myself. So, Matt Spidey.
Yeah.
Those videos that they're like teasing something. Nathan Fillion is teasing something he did with Gene with Mal. Not he's Mal. Zoe and Monica Maria. Crazy. I don't know what's going on, but
I don't know. Maybe they're all teasing their appearance at WonderCon or AwesomeCon.
I doubt that. I don't think that. I mean, they've been all together doing shows before. Why announce it like this? It seems weird.
It's buzz. People pay attention.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Take
it easy, Jay.
It's the 25th anniversary of the pilot in December.
Yeah, well, and what's even crazier is like, so there was a game, an MMO style game that was being developed on it in that universe, and they got like all the crew in to do voice work, and then it just got caught in development hell, and nobody knows what. Everybody assumes it's just dead. But like the companies that like were involved in it, they're like all under NDAs and all kinds of other shit. And it's like, and it was really weird because at one point they even had like a little mobile game that was like sometimes these big event games will come out. They'll have like a little mobile mini game type thing that like to get people excited and interested in it and stuff. And they had one that was even had some monetization and creating your accounts, and you were able to get certain specialty items for in the game that you would be able to redeem in the game and stuff. And
interesting.
I had all kinds of cool shit, but then it I was like, oh well, so much for that. But hey, Robert, how was your week?
You know what? 45 minutes later. My week was pretty average this week. Like I said, work's been keeping me busy. Didn't really do much on the weekend because I just wanted to relax, and that's what I did. Caught up on a lot of my shows. Finally caught up. I wasn't caught up on the beauty, but Steve hit me up and was like, "Oh, you got to watch the next," because they dropped 2 episodes, and I was like, "All right, cool." So I caught up on that. That shit's really good. I think there's 1 episode left. Not sure though. But yeah, just catching up on shows, which is great because I just wanted to relax. How about you, Brian?
All week I've been getting ready for this show, so every night just been pricing. Watched. I'm a big fan of the Ghost Show on CBS. It's in its like 5th season or something like that. It's just quirky. It's well written.
The sitcom.
Yeah, the sitcom with the gal from iZombie. She's the one that sees the ghosts. We forgot that there were 2 Christmas episodes, and so we finally watched those last night. And I was like, this feels weird watching a Christmas episode. We're caught up. New episode.
It's like picking up the most recent episode of issue of Ultimate Spider-Man and having a Christmas cover in February and going, oh, you're right on time.
Do you have help with you?
No, I have no help. This weekend I don't. I don't really need a lot of help. I'm also in charge of all the items for the silent auction. So, and I do that for the show. So I have a couple of original art pieces available that are going into that. We have some really nice statues, some graded comics. There's a Bakersfield Feral 9.8 that is signed by Tone Rodriguez and Tony Fleece. That's going to be auction, but it's a rare graded book that not a lot are out there of that book. And Tony's going to be here. Tony Fleece will be here at the show as a special guest. But yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff going on. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, Brian just needs every once in a while someone to keep an eye on his stuff so he can go to the little boy's room.
That's what I need.
Which I was happy enough to be able to do that for him at Concord at least once.
Yes. Oh my God, I needed it.
Everything was half off at that point, right?
No, but amazingly, nobody wanted to come to the booth. There's this big scary guy with no neck all of a sudden at the booth.
Which is why when James comes by, I don't have to worry about that.
I think the whole time Brian was gone because he wasn't gone. It's not like he was gone for a long time. I think some young
No.
kid came up, was looking for something else. It's like, no, sorry, no Pokemon cards.
Oh
Sorry.
shit.
I have Pokemon comics.
But yeah, it's all good.
That's cool.
Just getting
All
ready for the
right.
show. I haven't even had dinner yet. I got to go down to the hut food and then
Oh yeah, go do that and think long and hard about what you're gonna try to convince me I need to walk home with.
okay, all right. I'm gonna have to do.
Got a lot of bangers this time for the show.
Depends on your definition of
Yeah, I got.
bangers.
Yeah, it depends on what you
Weird
consider a
shit.
banger. I got a lot
If you're
of
a
weird
Valiant,
stuff.
if you want some Valiant,
Oh, I've got some Valiant, but I do. Okay, so today I was at a Turlock comic store, which is only a mile from my house. I know from work, and so I had to go there because a booth here. I pick up the tickets and the money from 3 local shop areas and bring it here, and then give it to the promoter. Um, he had 2 boxes of just 18 plus adult books sitting on a shelf that weren't even priced, nothing. And I'm like, well, what are these doing here? And the other day I went in there to talk to the owner and he wasn't there. So I had a chance to kind of dig through it a little bit. And there were some Airboy Dave Stevens issues in there. 3 of them that I counted. And then I'm like, there's some other decent stuff in here. But it's all adult stuff and he doesn't deal with adult stuff. And so I went in there today and I'm like, well, what are you doing with these comics, these 2 boxes? He's all, they're adult. Nobody cares. Nobody wants them. And I'm like, all right, well, he goes, make me an offer on both boxes. I'm like, okay. So I got them for a song. There were actually 5 Airboy covers in there from Dave Stevens. So I got them here. They're here. Yeah.
Set them aside, baby.
So there's some Torchies in there. There's some, with Olivia covers.
For some reason, I decided I was going to start collecting Airboy now.
And they're gorgeous.
Know, right?
What the hell?
Did you get any cherry Pop-Tarts?
What happened? Oh, there we go. Jesus,
no.
That was weird.
There is not cherry. There's a cherry book, but it's I think it's a variant. I only saw it, but there's like some Faust in there. There's some stuff in there. I've got a W Does Dallas #1, which I know you would love, Robert.
I have quite a few copies of that. Yeah. Because there's a second print too.
Yes. Yeah, there's a second print. I do my research, that's for sure.
Yeah, the #1 has been pretty hard, easy for me to find, but the rest of the run, yeah,
I have all of it. I have a full
really
run.
Shit. How the hell? You got it from this or just you?
No, this has been years ago.
Oh, okay.
But they're in a box, and I haven't priced those. I just priced #1 because that's all nostalgia. Older dudes that love porn, and I'm like, all right.
It's a good story, man. that movie was pretty good though too.
Yeah, she disappeared. Nobody knows where she is.
Oh, dude, is she still alive?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I think she's still alive, but man, I think the last time they caught up with her, she was looking pretty rough. She was like stripping or something, and yeah, it was a long time ago. I'm sure Rob will look it up. But I'm also 1 book away from finishing Omaha. Yeah, Omaha.
I got some of those in those 2 boxes.
All right, cool.
Some of those are volume 2s.
Well, volume 2's a 4 issue run. So
yeah,
I have all that. I think I'm missing like issue number 11 or something, like some random issue. I'll let you know. But yeah, it's just and then cherry Pop-Tart, I'm missing like the X-Files one and maybe like a couple after that. I'm not really collecting like the modern shit except for the Adam Hughes stuff. So
even that disgusting from the bathtub.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's alive.
She's probably like 70 years old now.
There was a documentary that was done. During the course of this documentary, there was investigations and stuff they found through her real name. They were able to trace her family and found out she's like She's married and she living in the Midwest. At the time, it was near Des Moines, Iowa, had children, but was explicitly requesting to remain in total obscurity, refusing to acknowledge her past or participate in any interviews.
Oh, she's a
So,
MAGA. Okay, got it.
well, she's just obviously that was a piece, and yeah, you're that you don't. That's not who you are anymore, type of thing. And she, it's like, okay, doesn't want to do anything. Some online sleuths and self-published claim to have found her living in California. Yeah, well, that's not likely. Anyways,
Likely.
but basically, she's decided she doesn't want to be known. Whatever. So she's purposely hiding from all that, and I don't blame her.
She could make a crazy comeback, though, if you think about it. Like, she should cash in.
Why should she? I'm sure she's probably doing. She's probably fine, and there comes a certain notoriety. I mean, look how famous she was before the internet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
In today's day, I mean, she wouldn't be able to. Yeah, no, I don't blame her.
Wouldn't. What's going on?
No, I'm fine. It's just the mustache that has, and that's really only as I say all the time, in a very small corner of a niche universe on a particular social media platform.
Yeah.
There's a handful of people.
It's a small hand, but
yeah, exactly. That think that they recognize me on occasion. Oh, you're that guy. Or I've seen you before, haven't I? Where do I know you from?
I'm gonna have to tell you guys a story sometime where remember the Bloodshot movie that Vin Diesel did?
Yeah,
it was not great.
Wait a second. Hold on, just so we're clear here.
Okay.
I think if you put Vin Diesel and that was not great together, you describe the vast majority of his filmography.
They're sprinkled in there. There's some decent films. Pitch
Black. James isn't here. You don't.
I know. I was like, James would disagree with you.
Well,
we don't.
Pitch Black.
And we're not going to include voiceover roles.
Okay, that's fair. All right. But I went to
Or he says one word.
That movie came out right when the pandemic hit. Right. I mean,
yeah,
literally,
that was a big deal.
It was a big deal. And then me and my son drove from Modesto all the way down to Long Beach in March when it was coming out to see a pre-screen, like without even special effects. It was one of those things that you have to sign an NDA with, and I drove and went down there. And at that time I was on Twitter doing a countdown for Bloodshot every single day because I was weird. And I got stopped in line by Sony executives, pulled out of line, and they wouldn't let me watch the movie, even after signing an NDA. They wouldn't let me watch the screener because they thought I was going to blow the roof off, tell movie secrets about it or something. I'm like, I just signed a $3 million NDA. Why would I do that? So I'll have to.
You look like one of those guys.
They had printed out on paper my Twitter stuff, and they're like, "Is this you?" Boom, boom. Wow. My son's like, Sony knows who the fuck you are, Dad.
Yo, shut up.
God damn.
Shut up. That's not me.
In that case, I won't be going to Stockton. Kind of can't be seen or associated with you, Brian. I apologize. I don't even know who you are. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Good thing that movie wasn't very good. Had a good cast, though. Had a good cast. Elsa Gonzalez. I mean,
I never watched it.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
All right.
Brian only watched it because it was based on a Valiant property.
Boom. There you go. That's true. It was.
He thought he was hoping that maybe it was going to do really well and he could sell some more comics.
That was in the back of my mind. Vin Diesel did like some of my posts on Twitter when I was doing the countdown. That was kind of cool. And when the movie came out on physical media, it did not have. It was rushed. It was rushed very quickly. So much so that Best Buy did at the time when Best Buy was still selling physical media, they did a steelbook for the 4K.
Yeah.
And
I think James has that.
Oh, does he?
He loves steelbooks and Vin Diesel.
I doubt he bought the Bloodshot one, but
I'm pretty sure he probably did.
But it's Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
it's Vin Diesel. So I was disappointed with them rushing it, and I'm a collector of physical media. I'm using my hands. I had custom made slipcovers for the movie.
Yeah.
I did 2 different ones with Louis LaRosa art, and which are badass. One for the steelbook, and then one for the regular Blu-ray and 4K release. And I'll have to show you guys those when I'm home. And I only made 16 each, and they got sent to the director, they got sent to Ben, they got sent to the cast that wanted it, and because the exec Shawnee, who owns all the art now in the world. And me and him have been friends for like 25 years, which is crazy. But
I'm sure James would enjoy that, seeing stuff like that, because he's such a huge Vin Diesel fan. I don't know if you saw our show last week, but he defended him. So yeah.
Why would he?
That's like every week. Because Vin Diesel was in what he thinks the greatest franchise of all time,
Fast and Furious.
Oh God.
Well, yep. Welcome to our world. All right, now moving right along. You got any video game news there, Robert? Because I don't
have. So I don't have any pickups, Rob, because I've been that busy. So
I didn't know if you had any other news before we got to pickups. Because pickups.
The only thing I have is video games.
Okay, do your video game news.
All right, let's go. All right, we already kind of jumped into it a bit, but this is coming out soon, and it is He-Man.
He-Man
and the Masters of the Universe. This looks fucking good. I'm gonna go ahead and play the trailer because you'll get the full effect of it. That soundtrack, though, am I right?
Pretty good.
Inspired by Golden Age.
And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles gameplay.
Never hold back, guys. Never hold back.
Yeah. There you go.
So,
didn't I play that on the Sega Saturn? I mean,
I don't remember.
Well,
that.
It's all got it's all that same type of. They're finding that there's a whole thing with quickly take the old video game platform, side scroller platforms, and make a movie a quick video game, reskin it, and be able to make some money off of it quickly. And hey, what? Who cares?
Hey, why not? It looks fun.
I think it looks great. It looks, and it seems like there's quite a few characters. I know I heard you, Brian, talk about Ninja Turtles, and yeah, I do agree. But this one looks like it has a little bit more depth to it because you have a map and stuff like that.
X-Men same way too, but
looks like any number of 4-person side scrollers from that time, and that's fine. They're imagining it. They even said inspired by Golden Axe on the thing. So obviously that what they're doing. And
Golden Axe was a great game.
And Glenn said it. Hey, the characters look exactly like the figures from the 80s. So
yeah,
good. Because who's going to play it?
Max, so.
Who's going to play it? is the nostalgia bug people, us.
Mhm.
So you might as
Yeah.
well make the characters look that. Don't make them look all modern and sleek because we don't care.
So the unfortunate thing about that game is me researching it, I think it's only coming out on Steam.
No, it had a PlayStation 5 logo on the thing. It showed up a whole bunch of logos at the bottom of at the end of the trailer, buddy.
Oh, okay. Damn, dude. I didn't see that. Yo, what's up, Matt? Good to see you.
Yeah, it was only like on the screen across the bottom at the very end when they're showing all these different things. So, because I was looking to see what platform was this going to be on.
That's great then. You know, because I guess there's a He-Man Day. I wasn't aware of that, but it's going to be released He-Man Day. They're making all these days now. There's a Pokemon Day coming up pretty soon.
Everybody's jealous of Star Wars Day.
Oh shit!
James is creating Vin Diesel Day, but yeah,
which is why Star Wars decided to expand and have 2 days.
Yeah.
But then because people keep mixing it up, we actually kind of have claimed 3 days because people still get it screwed up.
Yeah. Now this one was actually like I was pretty excited for as well because the amount of games it comes with is just amazing to me because I think I played like almost every one of them. Konami, banger.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
wow.
6 players online.
This is just the old game.
Well, wait, there's more.
Wow, I remember that game.
Yeah, me too. The Game Boy version.
Thank God they're not bringing Exo, Nano Orb, Iron Man game back.
Maximum Carnage.
There you go.
I have that on Sega Genesis. I don't ever remember that one.
Yeah, that was out. I remember that.
So, I think that's great because those are some great arcade games that are bundled in one game. I think there's like 6 or 8 games.
So get me a console. I mean a video game cabinet and stuff, and we'll have fun.
Yeah.
Arcade One.
And you can play with your friends online with some of those games too. So that's even better.
I retired from gaming, man.
You guys all talk about the X-Men and the Turtles, but you guys forget the Simpsons one. Come on.
The Simpsons, yeah, that's a great one too. That's one of the games I lost because they had it for the Xbox 360, and when they took it off the marketplace, I ended up losing it. That one, along with Mortal Kombat 1.
It's one of the games I have that I'll play every once in a while off the emulator.
Yeah. So I'm glad for those. Definitely gonna pre-order those ones. But that's all I have for video games.
I got pickups for the both of us.
All right, nice. Hell yeah. Let's find out where James put this.
These Brian can identify how many of these I picked up from him.
Oh shit. You can show us the books and then show us how much you paid for them.
So first it came in just today. Actually, I finally got my remember the guys from Drip were over on
yeah.
So I got my backer thing for the thing I had paid for the sketch cover. So
nice.
Hand done sketch cover.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
This week at the LCS, I picked up the Ultimates, issue
Is that
21.
Luke Cage?
It is. It's the
Oh,
Ultimate Luke Cage.
Why does he look like Black Lightning?
Well, actually, he's got all those chains on, dude. He's Ultimate Hip Hop. What are you talking about? You got the Dave Stevens. Or not. This isn't the Dave Stevens. I'm sorry. This is the. Oh God, what's his name? Sam. I don't know. Well, anyways, there's a Rocketeer.
Sam De La Rosa.
This is the Dave Stevens Rocketeer.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, nice.
And then a blank cover so I can get a commission. So this Rocketeer is actually kind of really interesting. It's got a they're bringing a bunch of like the greatest hits. They got like Tintins in it, Popeyes in it. They got a whole bunch of people from this era going in, and they teased Skull Island. So
Ooh.
yeah, as they're
There
all
you
looking
go.
for Amelia Earhart.
Remember her?
The interiors on this very cartoony and retro, and light. Not so much on Detective Comics. This super dark and thing, but thank God this story arc is over because I didn't care for it much. And then my was the Clayton Crane, I think it is. I don't remember who it is, but anyways, this cover finally came a week late.
That's a horrible green cover.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, Clay and Crane would do that to you, Rob.
The stuff that came in, the stuff I picked up at this con 2 weeks ago.
I got JD in the house. What's up, JD?
What's up, guys?
Some Bernie Wrightson Swamp Thing.
Oh, nice. We're robots.
Oh, nice.
JD,
Yes.
remember we saw each other earlier today on
I
stream?
do remember that.
Nice.
Some
Oh, nice.
House of Secrets.
Damn. That's pretty good. Do you know who did that cover?
No. House of Secrets.
The suspense.
Nice.
House of Secrets.
That's a badass cover right there.
Yeah. Again
House
with the kids.
Secrets. I think I think I got these from Brian. Maybe not. These were the last ones I needed for my run.
Oh, I like
Brian says no.
that.
No. I've picked up. He didn't. I've picked up most of my run
Yeah,
from
me.
Brian,
Yeah.
but he never got any new ones that I've used. But so Monsters on the Prowl, I was able to pick up the last 3 I needed.
My printer stopped working.
These are just they're reprints from like the Atlas era stuff, but I dig these monster books. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're fun. And they have new covers. They're fun.
Spectacular Spider-Man 18. I've been working on some Spectacular Spider-Man goodness. 15. $12.
Yep.
Issue 3.
Lots of sun gods in these covers.
Yeah. And then 107.
Oh, that's a good cover.
It's a Rick Buckler cover. Yep.
Then there's some Amazing Spider-Man.
Huh.
As
Again
I'm
with
looking-
the sun god.
I'm trying to fill in some of my 100s. One of my last remaining Captain Americas I need for my run.
Nice.
First appearance of Armin Zola. It's funny that I didn't.
You get
I
that one
didn't.
from him?
I might have.
Oh, okay.
I don't really remember, but I know that like this is like one of those books that's so funny is I've given this book away a ton of times,
Mhm.
but I've never I've never had it like in really high grade, and so I was able to find it in a very fine plus near mint minus. For the longest time, I used to always say it wasn't a con if I didn't pick up a copy of Shogun Warriors, and I pretty much stopped. But I was able to find Some Shogun Warriors, not only the newsstand, but the Whitman variant as well.
Oh, nice.
So pick up a couple copies of Shogun Warriors. And the new big book I like to pick up every con now, Banger.
I know you bought that for me.
$20.99. That I did.
Yeah.
Brian had the audacity to actually charge me more than $1 for this book.
Damn right I did.
Fucking A, dude.
He knew how much you wanted it. Your poker face was bad.
He also though hooked me up though.
Yeah, I did.
With this Mars
That's a
Pack
badass,
special edition.
And signed by Keith Griffin.
But I had to beat him down because I had to show him that the corner was messed up.
Yeah, it's messed up.
But it's all right. But then I put it in that clear.
Coincidentally enough, Brian didn't see that.
If you look carefully at a lot of Brian's near mint books are probably like a lot of sellers. They're looked at quickly as you're trying to process hundreds and hundreds of books. And so you miss a few things occasionally. It happens. Don't hold them. If when you have the conversation at the table and you're saying, well, you know what, I don't agree. And he looks at it and he goes, you know what, you're right. And then he makes it a changement. So you know what? That's why I deal with Brian on a regular basis. He's a fucking honest guy.
Thing is, when it's an average book and it's nothing key, you price it. You're not pricing it too crazy anyway, and you're more apt to like go over it quicker.
Oh, Mo was saying Doom 2099 went up to like $13. Craziness.
Wow. Yeah, you're rich.
So this is the book that. So I found it. It was tagged at $100, and I wanted the book, but when I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, you know, it's $100 if it's like near mint, but this book was VF minus fine plus, you know, type of thing. And I'm like, oh, so it's like about a $40 book. So I asked him, I said, hey, how married are you to your price? And he goes, oh, why? And I'm like, oh, so I told him, he's, oh, I don't know. And then he finally goes, oh, you know what? Fine. So I said, well, I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to take it then. If you're stuck on it, it's fine. No big deal. And he goes, oh, you know what? If it's $40, it's $40. So Spidey Super Stories #1, Electric Company, easy reader, baby. Yeah.
Here with Luke Cage at the bottom cover. Right there.
No.
Or Black Lightning.
That's Morgan Freeman, baby. Picked up first appearance of Red Sonja.
Nice. Cameo, right?
People say it's a cameo, but it's 19 panels. She speaks, she fights, her name is spoken. It's as much of a cameo as Amazing Fantasy 15 is for Spider-Man. Actually, even I don't know if Spider-Man's in 19 panels in Amazing Fantasy 15 in reality, but The Rocketeer Adventures.
Alex Ross.
Yeah, love me some Rocketeer. These ones I know I got from Brian. Originally, I bought these. I was going to put these in the giveaway bin, but I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to keep them, and I'm going to pick up this run now for myself, which makes me mad because I just sent the most of the books I picked up from Brian went up to my buddy Chris, the comic vet.
Yeah.
But I did just choose to keep.
Those were all bought from a guy that bought them originally, so they were kept very nice. That's why they're in.
Yeah, they're all really good condition. So that was good. And then my big raw book find while I was there, I picked up
nice.
Some giant motherfucking robots. Some giant motherfucking robots. Yeah.
Early Transformers.
Yeah. The Golden Age Transformers.
It's more like Macross, maybe. And then the last book, the only slab I picked up, I didn't buy it there. I had already prepaid for it. Brian was kind enough to deliver it to me. Pick up that Rocketeer Cargo of Doom, featuring Betty on the front there. What's really hilarious is I I bought it. I knew that I bought this book back in 2024.
Yeah.
Brian's been toting it around.
Trying to resell it.
And he's figuring if he got a better price, he'd just refund me my money.
Yeah.
But I forgot. I mean, I knew I had a book, but I forgot
Callie?
which cover. I forgot which cover it was, and so I bought another copy, and I have a second copy that I just got in the mail the other day. It's a raw copy though, and so I'm like, okay, well, I'll keep this one for now, and I'll take the other one. I'll probably give it to Comic Screen Cancer or something. But I'm like, oh, dumb me, man. I don't. It's like I thought I got it confused with a different cover that I need. Still of these Dave Stevens Betty ones, but whatever.
Callie asks, "Hey Brian, you gonna be at Stockton Sin tomorrow?"
Yeah,
Yep, I will be here. I'm across the street in the hotel because they won't let me in the arena now.
He has an extra bed too, Callie.
I do. I have an extra bed, and
Earn the discount.
I am not leaving this hotel because Stockton is not.
He knows you so well, Rob.
Yep, that's right. He can crash in the hotel there, and then you can see James and I on Sunday. I know that's a real sell. I'm really selling it, huh?
You're making me excited. Yeah.
All right, that's all I got. You can take me off the screen there and show the big Ragin Cajun there.
What's up, JD? I didn't have anything, so
I'll just show two of the books I showed earlier today. How about that?
That was a great time, huh?
It was fun.
Me, you, and Mike. Just
Yes, you and Mike.
fucking shit up.
I picked this up for a super cheap price.
Yeah.
So now I have a 9896,
Nice.
a raw one, and a Spanish one. So, like earlier, I was saying this book before was a big expensive book. Now it's affordable again.
Yep, it is. All 12 issues of that run are pretty affordable now.
Yeah. So I'm just missing, I think, the second to last issue, and I'm good. Got the whole set.
I picked that whole setup off the rack back in the day.
I didn't collect.
I'll look. I might have a copy of that second to last issue, number 11.
All right, thanks, Brett.
Also, Brian, this is the book I'm looking for. It's issue 12.
You got a list going.
That's the last book I need for Omaha. So,
All right. Check those two boxes when I get in the arena at 7:30 in the morning.
all right.
And the final one, my big purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that book.
Yes. This thing is.
I would cream pie her for sure.
Yeah, why not?
Just to lock her down.
She better not move too much.
The condition on this sucker is clean.
Yep, I got a copy of that too in my PC. It's not for sale, that's for sure.
I'm guessing there's some stickum on that outfit.
I would say 100%. But one of my favorite J. Scott Campbell books, so I had to get this. So
Ben wants to hear about your week.
What's up, Glenn? Tate, Callie. I think who else said hi? I think one more person said I had just remember.
No,
somebody
there was
else. Well, hi to everybody.
Maybe it was Mo.
And Mo. What's up, Mo? That's it. If you want to see the rest, check out my show earlier today. But the week was great. I got some banger books the whole week, 2 weeks, and work went fast, so it was good. Caught up.
Awesome.
All right, man. Well, while you're at it, why don't you just tell people where they can find you?
Find me at everything Raging Cajun Comics, guys, on Instagram and YouTube, and on the Black Sheep channel also. And with these guys on Fridays, the second half. Usually love hanging out with these guys. It's always a blast.
For sure. Also, check his rewind. He has some amazing guests today. I won't tell you who it is, but it was a great show.
2 great guests, and the conversations were fun.
You had Sydney Sweeney on?
All right,
Robert.
All right, Brian, where can people find you, man?
You can find me.
Booth number.
I don't even have. Oh, my booth number is 114A because I don't really have a booth number. But I am on Instagram under just Comic Web, one word. And then I'm also on eBay under the same name, Comic Web, one word, with I got 4,000 items or so in my eBay store as well.
It's annoying. I tried going through them, but it keeps repeating. It always like eBay's got that stupid thing where like you look at books and then like after you go through about 3 pages, it starts throwing books you've already seen back up again.
That's
yeah. So it's like, and it keeps doing that more and more the deeper you get into it. So it's like you're like, God, there's no way to just browse through everything he's got.
I've got a lot on
in
there,
one
man.
day.
Yeah, it's a lot. I've slowed down.
Send you my list.
I've slowed down putting things up there because last year I went nuts. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do it. Tomorrow night in the hotel, I'll probably list a bunch of books because what else am I going to do? The show ends at 5, and I'm in Stockton. I'm not leaving my hotel room, so I might bring some books up here and do that. So,
are you going to be able to do that for Kelly tomorrow?
I can do that. Yeah. Is he looking about Magnus Robot Fighter? I got plenty of that.
Well, that's stuff you'd have to pay premium for.
Nice. I did bring original art also for the second time. I had original art at Concord Con a couple weeks ago, and I brought some original art here as well. So
did you get yourself all those get yourself your stuff swag signed by Punch and John?
No.
How many autographs you getting, Rob?
Yeah, the guest list is
I don't. Okay,
if you're if you're an AEW or you're an anime fan, I mean,
I'm gonna say something to these promoters. I got to because it's especially. I'm not gonna say the promoter's name, but when their guests are the Chip Boys, okay, or somebody from Dynasty, or somebody from Little House on the Prairie, who are you trying to bring to the shows? Because it's not working.
Well, that show
are those lines pretty dry? Those lines,
and it's not
that particular show always has. I mean, I guess the other year they did. The other year they had the dude who played Flash Gordon, but
Sam Burns.
Yeah, and then I think last year was like Barry Bostwick was like one of the big names, and then back when it was at San Jose, it was like the Beeve. It's like Jerry Mathers. It's like okay, yeah, he's a name, but I mean, and even I grew up. I'm old enough to because of reruns, and the nature of UHF television back in the day, to have grown up with them. Yeah. But I don't give a shit about fucking Jerry Mathers. I mean, geez.
You want to catch my attention? Bring Punky Brewster to the shows. Bring Jennifer Love Hewitt to the shows. Fry. Yeah, like come on, like get your shit together. Like we don't. I mean, I get
this. This is a small little one day little Logan. Yeah. You're not going to get big stuff, and sometimes I think he's kind of planning stuff at the last minute on a lot of it because you go looking at the website like a month ahead of time and it's still got all last year's stuff up on it. There's there's nothing at all, and it's like, okay, well,
and they haven't updated their Instagram in a year. So
oh my god, I hate why do they do that? Brian, you should hit up the promoter and tell them that you'll
he's busy
do
selling
photos and autographs as well.
He's in Hawaii right now, trying to get his stuff going for his Hawaii con that he's going to try to set up and do.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now. He does Amazing Hawaii.
I don't know, but this is his like first time doing one in Hawaii or something.
Okay, all right.
I will just say that the promoter for Concord will be this weekend.
Selling?
Yeah, he has a booth. Yeah.
which is fine. I buy a lot of stuff from him.
Yeah,
He's a great guy. I like
he's a
him.
great guy. Yeah, and he's been around for years. I mean, he did San Diego Con, and he still sets up San Diego Con for years.
I like
was
that.
right
I like
here.
that he does the Concord one because at least it's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
How many tables is that con? The Stockton one.
Stockton has about 130 total because they also they have a fun deck as well, which is because they play basketball there. That's where the G League Kings play. So they have different levels. So usually they put the celebrities on the second row, on the second deck, on the fun deck. And then around the perimeter where you would normally get your snacks and stuff from the concession stands, they'll have booths set up there as well, all the way around the arena. But the inside was, when it was a hockey arena, it was a lot. It was not as fun because they put the ground on top of the ice, the convention floor, and your boxes would sometimes get wet from.
Yeah.
You had to be very careful because it was a hockey ring for years and years and years. So.
Okay, I was just wondering because like Ontario, Rob, do you ever do Revolution before?
The last 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, like they have a variety of people for like cosplayers and
it's like well balanced.
Yeah, they hit wrestlers, they hit cosplayers, they hit movie stars, they have voice actors, and it's not a big con. Yeah, Ontario's small.
Area, so.
Yeah. So it's like the Inland Empires, but it's a small con, but they got a variety of people in it.
And they do great at promoting the shows too, because we already know some of the artists that are going to be there for this year, and it's in like April or something like that.
Yeah,
I mean it's a really good show.
See the list at Heroes Con.
Now that's a bigger one than Ontario. Ontario is just a little mom and pop one, but they actually get a lot of people, which is surprisingly good. And they even throw nostalgia like Chips, but they do Beverly Hills 90210. They got like almost all of them coming to sign. The year before they did what did they do? They did a different.
That's Gen X. That's a Gen X crowd. All right.
Yeah. Nah, I mean,
well, they hit everything.
I lived out my childhood dream of running into in the restroom Greg the Hammer Valentine and Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk Man was taking a shit, and Greg the Hammer Valentine was taking a piss at the urinal. Hey, doing good there, Rob? And they were talking amongst themselves.
And you had the audacity to ask for a selfie.
Wow. Can I take a picture now?
Yeah, it was pretty iconic, man. I was a fan of both of them when I was younger. So I got a question from Christopher.
He wants to know if when you took the selfie, if you dropped the one knee.
Todd Siggs, do these strictly go through CGC? At this point, yeah. I mean, that's like the only time I've ever seen him go do signings is through CGC private signings, other than shows. Yeah.
When he does show up to a show, then it's like a special premium thing. It's not like you should just walk up and to the table and go, "Oh, hey Todd, how you doing?" Shoot the shit with him and get a signature.
So me and Robert we've had bad instances with Honky Tonk Man because I've had the same kind of issue with. I walked in on Honky Tonk Man when he couldn't pull up his pants, and I saw way.
Good thing you were there. Oh my god!
You thought he was Elvis for a second?
I did not help him. But it was
he did offer to help. You were already down there.
I was closer to the ground than he is. That's for sure.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I've seen him at quite a few conventions, and it's pretty cool.
It's something.
Oh, Glenn, it's pork chops.
So is he a grower or shower, Brian?
Oh, he's a shower. 100%. 100%. I bet you he pitches and catches. That's for sure. Just say.
Does not discriminate. Got it.
Does not.
I forgot.
What were we
That's
talking about?
awesome. I don't.
The
Some dude's-
Intercontinental Champion.
Some dude's dick.
Okay.
Well, hold on. One last question, dude. This is it. Was he or not circumcised?
I didn't look that closely, Robert. I really didn't.
I think you're lying.
Because he had his honky tonk shirt and it was kind of in the area down there. And I as soon as I saw what I saw, I was like,
Oh shit.
I met the honky, not in the restroom.
amen. You're the only one.
Yeah. But that guy loves to talk because
He does.
he has stories and stories, and I'm going, I just want your autograph, dude. I'm good now. I was there for like half an hour because my friend was just listening to him, but he just rambles and rambles, which is fun. Like, hell yeah, I was still stoked for that.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite wrestler that we've had is Hacksaw Jim Duggan
Nice.
because I had to bring up the 2x4s that were cut in 11 inches. They wouldn't let us do 12-inch ones, but they had to be just under a foot. And then he would sign them, and then every single time at the convention, you'd hear from the fun deck, oh, every single time he sold one. It was all day long, all for 2 days. I was like, he went through that whole path.
To measure
dude,
the
crazy.
2x4s, did you use Honky Tonk's dick?
Honky Tonk wasn't there for that show.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
All
You
right,
probably had to do them at less than a foot because a 6-foot piece of lumber is not 6 feet long anymore.
Right.
So
Yeah. And they maximized what they got out of it. So
didn't want anybody
like the
getting
Honky
shorted
Tonk
on
man
the.
does in the
They
bathroom.
didn't, they didn't want anybody getting the short end of the stick or
No.
getting shorted on the wood. And we'll make sure giving everybody the same amount of wood.
yeah. You were the wood distributor, right?
It'd
Right?
be a sad. Be all, oh, look at you. Your wood's bigger than mine. Oh no, that's not
Everybody's
fair.
wood's bigger than mine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
Hey, been married 30 years. What do I care?
That's right.
I sell comics.
Did you ever tell your wife about that story?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
About the fact that he's been married for 30 years. I'm
No,
sure she
about
knows.
his
Oh.
restroom incident.
She's all, really? It's been that long? I've put up with you? It's funny. My wife says the same thing.
Yeah, we both got married at
Oh.
20, man. Crazy.
Wow.
1995.
Nice.
Yeah. It's
Well,
crazy.
This year you get to, if you go, we're going to Ontario, right, Robert?
Yeah.
So you
I'll
have
be
3
there.
wrestlers to bump into. I think it's Kurt Angle, Kevin Nash, and
Oh, Kurt Angle be good.
and
Yeah,
one
we've
other.
had Kurt. We've had Kurt here. He was very popular. That line was
And Bab Star.
There's one more I can't remember. There was 4 wrestlers, but I can't remember the other 2.
I know that all I know is remember at GalaxyCon this past year, the only one that had a line was Mick Foley. The Big Papa Pump, almost no, he has no line. The Mark Henry, no line. As soon as Mick Foley, wow.
Oh, wow.
so. We have wrestlers here at the show. The female wrestler,
AEWs, yeah.
yeah, female wrestler, and
Except for
Anna
Surya,
Jay,
because she's not. Yeah. I thought
AEW's Thunder Rosa, another lady wrestler. We got a boys actor who plays A Train. He's going to be here this weekend.
he was Jack Perry going to be there. I know that Luchasaurus backed out. I don't know if Jack Perry backed out with him or not.
I don't think so. And then from the boys, also Mother's Milk, the actor, he's going to be here for that, for the show both days.
Soraya is there Saturday.
Soraya's here Saturday, only tomorrow.
Do you think it's just a
7 million followers on Instagram? Holy crap, dude!
Damn.
Ryan, you got another
She
question?
used to be a big deal.
Who's the biggest dick wrestler I ever met? Did Rob? Have you wrestled?
No, I did not. My mustache did, but
That's it. There you go.
Greco-Roman, full nude with olive oil.
Brian, at some point, do you think that they'll ever bring in anybody from the AVN to do some like Stockton Con? No.
That would be interesting.
They should test it out, dude. Like, just throwing it out there.
I always used to think it was hilarious that back in the day, the Consumer Electronics Show was always the same weekend as the AVNs in.
So you can always tell your
Vegas,
wife, "Hey, I'm going to go to the."
I was at the Consumer Electronics Show because I was there for work.
Yeah, but then you go upstairs and go to the AVN or the
down the strip to different.
Oh, is it
different hotels?
Oh, I thought it was the same. Maybe it changed.
No.
Actually, my buddy used to use that line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good line.
This show used to have a kind of a reputation for some celebrities that were wrestlers, and then they either passed away shortly after or before the show. It was kind of eerie. We had Roddy Piper all set up to come, and the 2 weeks before the show,
you guys killed Rowdy?
Wow.
I don't know. I think the promoter put on those glasses and he was like, obey or something. It was weird. It was
He probably bought a shit ton of glasses, think I'm gonna make a bunch of money, and then fucking Roddy Piper said, "Fuck you, you're not making money off of me."
And then Chewbacca's Peter Mayhew.
Peter Mayhew,
Yeah, he passed away, I think, a week and a half after Stockton Con was one of his last performances. Because I remember taking him up to his booth with his wife in the elevator, and dude, he shook my hand, and my hand like completely.
Brian was like this, arm up in the air. Like I would have loved to see
in his hand. It was
you standing next to him must have been like Kenny Baker standing next to him on the set.
Probably. He was in a wheelchair, and he still was taller than me sitting down in the wheelchair.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh shit!
By a couple heads. It was it's crazy.
So these are the type of stories you can see or listen to Brian tell at his booth at Stockton Con.
You could live your own such stories and adventures by going to a con near you.
And just hang out in the restroom. Who knows what will happen?
You don't know who you'll meet.
A-Train from the boys might come in there.
and he'll run a train on you.
Yeah.
Killed Huey's girlfriend in the first episode. Ran right.
Yeah. That was awesome. That's what hooked me into that show.
Yeah. As soon as that happened, I was like,
it's funny.
Okay, this is happening. Derek Robertson, the artist and creator, he's going to be here this weekend too. So
nice.
First time he's done the show, Derek Robertson. So Transmetropolitan, also one of my favorites he worked on.
You think they'll ever make that a thing?
No.
Why?
They can't even make Why the Last Man work. How are they going to make Transmetropolitan work? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me,
Why
the Last Man should have been
been what?
It should have been the easier adaptation to make. Transmetropolitan is way more convoluted and difficult to do, I think. I would love to see it.
Don't bring up tripod, just a tip. All right. Where did I leave off?
JD, where were you? And then Brian, where were you?
Yeah, I'm going to Rob.
So it's where were we? Where can people find us is next?
Yeah. Let's see here.
All right, I'm gonna go get dinner before they close the bar.
All right, Brian.
yeah,
Thanks for
absolutely.
joining
Take
us,
it easy.
man.
See you
It's good
Sunday,
hanging
buddy.
out, dude.
I'll see you Sunday. And anybody at the show, I'll give you a better discount than I'm gonna give comics.
You say, I'll meet you at the bathroom.
Actually,
What
the
file
bar
number will
bathroom,
you be at?
that's the bar bathroom that it happened. So I've gone back into that bar bathroom.
Okay.
It's, when he passes comics under the stall, it means something different.
It does.
All right,
Big
Brian.
dick
Have a good one,
preference,
man.
Take it easy, man.
Well, good night.
All right. See you guys later. All right.
Take it easy.
All
right, here. I'm this
Rob,
guy.
Where can people find you?
You can find me hanging out behind a mustache. And you can find me at robs.fatstacks. On the YouTubes, I do some content. I don't know if you know this or not, Robert, but on Monday, I release videos of stuff that comes into the collection. This Monday, whole bunch of really freaking cool slabs and some Transformers variants. Thursdays, I show off some books that are in my collection. This past Thursday was a whole slew of mystery and space books. And then Saturdays, I host a show with Chris the Comic Vet, where we have a celebrity guest. By celebrity guest, I don't mean just a guest. Come on from the comic book community, and they show off the books that make up their collection. Tomorrow, we'll be hanging out with Slick Jolly for his second appearance on the show. So come on, check us out. 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you.
Was this first appearance a cameo or was it full first appearance?
Oh, it was a full
Okay.
full
Nice.
nude.
Cool. All right. You catch me everything Comics on the Edge. Sometimes I hang out with my bros on their shows, like Rob's and JD's. Catch us every week on Friday at 7-ish o'clock Pacific. We have a great time just like we had today, especially without James. That's crazy, huh?
Is it really though?
We all knew it was gonna happen.
Thanks, Glenn.
Yeah, coffee. They want the coffee talk, dude. But thanks to the chat for hanging out with us. Thanks to the panel. Until then, catch us next week. Hold on, let me fucking.
He's got to be prepped for it.
Yeah, I know, right? Low grades for life.
Low grade life.